been playing Gears for a while, you remember that N3 clan tag or tag. Nick Merckx, formerly on No Name Noobz. They used to be Nick Merckx, Cirillo, Hot Dog, and Sloth was the original squad. I'm taking you way back. We're at MLG, right? I gotta take you back to the MLG days.
That's it. The storylines are important, right?
Agreed. So we'll be kicking this one off. You can see the map overview right now. Of course, Canals, if you're tuning in for the first time, is a very, very slow-paced map and strategic map. You see one team get a sniper on each side bridge, and you see a really, really interesting 1-versus-1 sniper dynamic. However, you can also throw in a trick strap by flanking through mid-bridge or playing aggressive on the mid-bridge as well. Grenades will be spawning there. And we got to hop on board with Franchise to start this off. He is so fast at getting to that sniper, probably the fastest in the business, and he's going to get it first.
Yeah, straight away, getting that sniper off the bat, looking for the early shot, not going to connect, but right away, Team Envyus making their way up high side. Smokes coming out for both teams.
Yeah, and it looks like this round is going to slow down just a bit. Franchise has sniper, and Envyus also took mid-bridge here. Big fight going down. Let's hop on board with Praised, as he is going to be trying to get a 1v0. Bobby's going to take out Praised with his teammates' help, and just like that, Toy just down one as well. Toy gets taken out. Now on with Baird, as he's getting some great shots, and he's actually going to almost get taken out by Soto. A beautiful play by Soto. Franchise does pick up a headshot, and he gets taken out after that, so N3 No Name Noobz wins round number 1.
Look at that, an absolute cluster of fun in the middle of the mid-bridge there. Everyone just pulling out the Nash, just getting down and dirty. Every single player from No Name Noobz picking themselves up a kill and taking it to Envyus.
And you see Chubb saying 3 more rounds, pointing at the camera when he says it. Swag.
Good man.
That's some
Good
swag
man.
right there, if I say so myself. I'm with Franchise right now, and Franchise is going to be grabbing that sniper. He grabs it off the bat. Actually, I take that back. No, it's a no-snipe strategy here for Envy. Now Fran's going to be grabbing sniper a little bit late here, which is very interesting.
Yeah, let's see if he can make something happen with it, because that was a little bit odd off the start here.
Yeah.
Fran looking for something, can't connect with the first shot, but you can see the COG members are already making their way up that high side. He really needs to start connecting with these shots. That's the second one to go wide. Toy Shoulders does pick up Chubbs with the torque. Bobby takes down Soto with a nice frag, so explosives paying dividends already.
And Toy Soldier with the torque, he's going to launch some. Oh, it's going to be It Feels Bad Man with the sniper. Who is that? I actually don't know. I think that is Baird, maybe?
No, Baird's Baird.
Yeah, Baird is Baird. I don't know who it is. But there you go. Praise with the good shot. Is going to down one. Can he get the kill? Yes, he does. 2 versus 2. I think Baird's going to regret that one getting taken out. They had a 3v2 and an opportunity to go up 2-0 over Envy. Now a 2 versus 2 with Toy Soldier having torque out. And he's actually going to torque himself here. Puts himself in a bad spot.
No, tries to go for that one. Praise, he's full red, needs a little bit of help. Toy Soldier comes in, gets a shot on Feels Bad Man. Now it's a 1 versus 2, not going to happen. Bobby's gets taken down. Envyus tied up 1-1.
And look how good Praised and Toy Soldier played that 2v2. I mean, that is literally textbook. You saw Praise push up, got a good shot in, and Toy Soldier, it's almost like a tag team, and immediately finished it down.
Classic bait and switch.
Very good bait and switch. Nice job by Praise and Toy Soldier in that one. We are tied 1-1.
Yeah, these guys, they need to kind of turn it on here, because dropping the first round, I don't think anyone really expected that coming out of the gate. So we know No Name Noobz have the potential, and then getting even into a 2 versus 2, very difficult to do against his Envious squad.
Yeah, without a doubt. And I just remembered, It Feels Bad Man is Finagler. Finagler, you used to go by Finagler. You competed in Gears 2 and Gears 3. And now you're on board. Praise is going to get taken out early by, I think that was Baird. A big fight on mid-bridge. It seems like any time the mid-bridge fight happens, even though Praise is so good in that spot, it's actually N3 that comes out on top.
Look, just dropping like flies right now. Envy, they can't seem to contest the unparalleled aggression coming out of these No Name Noobz squad. Praise, he had those nades, tried to go for that cheeky little throw over the wall, but eventually gets caught with the frags out, shotgun straight in his face, and it's not looking so good for this Envy squad.
Yeah, I mean, even the round that Envy won was a 3 versus 2 opportunity for N3, so they're winning off the bat. They're drawing first blood, and a good start by N3, but I know this Envy squad, I've seen them down 2-0 against Dream Team, come back and win. They've done it before. They're so well composed. I can expect them to do it again, but we'll see if this N3 squad can keep it up.
All right, on board with Baird here. He's in that middle bridge, taking the 1v1. He's full red. Can he get it? No. Praise takes him out, but there is Bobby's to get the answer kill. Looking good for Soda. He picks up a 3 versus 2 in favor of Envyus. No Name Noobz now for the first time on the back foot.
And Finagler with the sniper. It's up on board with him. Almost gets a headshot. It looked like it should have connected, and unfortunately did not here. And he's going to just stay alive. 2 versus 3 situation. Their backs are against the wall. They're going to play passive. And it's really Envy's round to win right now.
Yep, we saw No Name Noobz lose a 3v2 earlier, but this time they are the team with only 2 members left. They have that scope in hand. Just got to make sure Finagler can hit the shot. Franchise on the other side. We know he's capable of going for those cheeky angles. Talkbo trying to rebound that off the wall, bank it off the top. Not going to happen.
Ooh, a couple opportunities for Finagler.
Yeah.
He's staying patient. Finagler, of course, a very good sniper as well.
What a name.
Finagler. Either it feels bad, man, or Finagler. Either way, you're winning.
We'll get there. We'll get there. Look, he's got that scope. Got his teammate up top. They've got a really good hold here. Of course, Envy, they're going to wait for those explosive shots, but Chubbs is coming in with a torque bow.
Interesting. Chubbs being the aggressor in a 2v3. Oh, he gets taken out. Head clean off his shoulders by Franchise.
You can't turn your back on Franchise when he's got the sniper. Chubbs not respecting the scope coming through here and pays for it. There's another one. Franchise popping off.
And there it is. You can always expect him on this map to go off with that weapon. I don't think there's been a Canals I've ever casted with Franchise in it where he doesn't not have at least one, if not 3 or 4 headshots.
Making it look easy right now, just scoping in kids. Dropping them like flies. That's Franchise for you, mate.
That is to a T. On board with Franchise right now. As you see how well he takes that angle to sniper. He's just a hair ahead of Finagler right now. He's going to pick it up, and he's going to try. Oh, not going to connect, of course.
Hits the pole, saving his life there. Sees the marks coming out, so just scanning the area, looking for a chance. Praised on mid-bridge, does have some backup.
Meanwhile, yeah, so Praise has on mid-bridge, a big fight about to go down. Baird's pushing up. He's going to push a 1v3, a little over-aggressive. And Praise takes out Bobby and Baird. They tried going for a collapse on mid-bridge. It did not work in their favor.
No, it looks like cracks in the armor are starting to show here. A very bold push out of No Name Noobz. You can see that they don't have the composure to kind of play out that control game that they know Envy can play so well.
And there you have it, Envy. 2 straight rounds right here.
Yep.
And you're right, cracks are showing, Envy starting to heat up, and that's exactly what I mentioned when I meant Envy. Even though they're down, they're certainly not out. They know how to rally, they know how to fight back. They're such veterans. I mean, all 4 of them.
We know No Name Noobz, they have what it takes to take a few rounds here, but it's just when they get those opening kills, when they can kind of be the tip of the spear, get in through there and make the plays. But the last few rounds, they've been kind of a little bit out of sync with each other. Once again, not going to get sniped, getting out those pre-actives to ensure he can either get a lot of damage or maybe a headshot. Finagler making his way up, Smoke's being plumed left, right, and center here. Of course, you got Franchise, of course, just that eagle eye right now, zoning in on anyone that he can see.
Praise is playing with a down low push. He sees an opportunity to flank. He wants it, not able to take it. And there is the push right there from Envy. Hop on board Toy Soldier right now. He gets taken off. Now we're back with Praise. He's going to pick up a kill here. Franchise gets a headshot once again. 3 on 2. This is game point right now, 4 and 3. Grenades grabbed. It's all up to Baird and Finagler in the 2v3.
Look, how are they going to play this? They're in a very bad position. They don't have a base to call their own right now. They do have the sniper and they do have the frag grenade, so they do have the potential to set up and kind of play the game of attrition. It's going to be up to Envyus with a snipe with a torque bow to kind of break through these fortifications and catch them off guard.
Yep, exactly. And Envy's going to play it slow. They're going to play it smart. However, the grenades were just grabbed, right? So it's not going to be an immediate opportunity for Envy to grab nades and make a push. If they want to wait for those grenades, they have to wait another minute or so. A good shot right there. They recognize an opportunity. All we need is a back A. We're even at a 2 versus 2. And there you go. They're going to turn. Praise is full red. He's in a world of hurt right now.
Ooh.
He's managed to stay up. All up to Finagler. And Soto wins the 1 versus 1 to clutch it up for Team Envyus.
Look at that composure. Not even breaking a sweat. Laser focus coming out of Soto. He knew he had the ability to win that 1v1. Didn't panic at all. No misplays. Gets a perfect one shot to save his round, save the map. They secure the first one 4-2.
And what a way to wrap that one up. A very intense last round. Honestly, praised the difference. Soto obviously was the difference, but a subtle difference was Praise staying alive as long as he did. Forced Finagler to focus his shots on Praise. When if Finagler would have hit one more shot earlier, Praise would have gone down earlier. I think that would have been a round win against Soto, but Praise's ability to stay alive is really bar none the best in the game. And you saw it right there. And then, of course, Soto clutching it up in the 1v after receiving a back A.
Look, we say Gears of War is a game of inches, and that couldn't have been more evident in that play. A few more pellets, maybe a little bit more accurate, and that could have been an entirely different outcome of that round. But in the end, Envyus, they've got the nerves of steel, they've got the composure, they have the aim on point. And eventually, that's what rounds them out the round.
Yeah, that is so true. So we're going to be kicking off. Gridlock is going to be map 2. Max, let me ask you, Canals, we saw a lot. We saw that last round could have gone in N3's favor. So the 2v2 was a 3v2, could have gone in N3's favor. Do you think they have a chance to force a game 3 here?
I definitely do. That's 2 potential rounds, and they ended the series on 2 rounds. That's... If my math is correct, that's 4 all up, and that's a map. So they had the potential to do this. So just a few little misplays here that come when you're kind of a new squad not playing at the highest caliber, but they definitely have the potential here. But Gridlock is definitely a different beast from Canals. If teams play on a totally different speed, I don't know how No Name Noobz may be able to contest if Envy turn up the heat.
That is very true. Gridlock is an interesting map for Envy. It was picked by N3 in this matchup. Envy lost Gridlock to Dream Team quite decisively at PAX East, the Season 2 finals. So it's definitely, there's some vulnerability there. If I had to make a prediction, if I were a betting man, it's Envy's going to take it. I think they're starting to heat up. They're starting to warm up. You saw them take 3 of the last 4 rounds in that one. And I think Envy's going to continue to roll here. But I sure hope we get our first Game 3 that we've had on main stage. We missed the Vex versus E6 Game 3. I hope we get another one to make up for it.
Yeah, we got that curse going on right now. We need a team to break it, but looks like we will just have a little bit of a delay as one of the guys has a little bit of issue here, but that gives us more time to kind of go over what we're expecting to see here. We know Franchise has the ability to make this sniper his own. And does that mean that No Name Noobz are going to be focusing on that boom shot, or do you think they just can't let Fran get that sniper?
Yeah, that's the thing about Envy on this map. They're very versatile. Don't expect Franchise to run 3 snipe every single round to get the sniper in his hands. While I do think Franchise is a little over-aggressive in wanting to have the sniper, wanting to have sniper control. You see it on Canals often. I also think he's very smart. He's one of the best leaders in the game. He's not going to be ignorant in running the same sniper strategies over and over again. But expect Envy to get the sniper in his hands in a few rounds. Franchise will be playing sniper. I think we're going to see some fights down at Boom.
Look, that's what I hope for, because those fights can just explode one way or another, especially around the grenade cars, because that's such a vulnerable area. If your team gets control and you're able to just zero out the guy going for nades, you can quickly turn the tide of battle, use that down to maybe flush out more members, bait him with the explosives, get maybe a 2-for-1 if you're lucky. But it's very rare for teams to kind of take that bait. The guy can just tap up, and you can maybe even bait yourself into waiting too long or overcommitting for the down.
That is so true, especially with the revive chain being as powerful as it is in Gears of War. It's such a very teamwork-oriented strategy. That boom grab is really, really textbook at this point. If you're in a 2v1 at Boom, it's a guaranteed boom grab as long as you execute it well. And most teams realize that at this point.
Well, that's one of the things, right? Especially with the slide being very hard to do on LAN. And like these guys, I'm sure they never miss it online. So that's saying something. And that just adds another element to the LAN game that you really need to focus on here. Because if you're going expecting that slide, and you're kind of adjusting your aim for it, maybe, the smoke grenade's not in the right spot, you really have to compensate for that. Just hold the dead angle straight down the middle, nerves of steel, don't adjust your aim anymore. It should be easy to chain those down together and maybe even pick them off for the 3rd time.
We can break down this map as long as we want, but let's throw it down to the experts at the analysis desk. Let's throw it to Rich right now.
Thank you so much. So yeah, let's take a peek at Canals. Let's look at what actually happened. We did see Envy take the first one, but by no means was it easy for them. No Name Noobz looked pretty good in that first set, all things considered.
Yeah, no Name Noobz is they're full of veterans. Chubb's been doing this for a long time. Finagler, Bobby, the whole roster, they definitely have a lot of experience. And one thing that they realize, especially when it comes down to playing the best and the good teams, you can't be scared to take your fights. And we saw them a lot of times put Envyus, they pushed them against the wall. They brought pressure to them. And sometimes Envyus clutched out those rounds, but you have to do that in order to win. You can't play back. You can't play scared against those guys.
Yeah. Big thing that we were talking about before we actually jumped into the match was, are they going to be able to get the picks, not move into the chaos, and then move in with a man advantage? Do we see enough of that?
Yeah, I mean, they were playing really strong, but, it took a little bit of time for Envyus to catch fire there, and any Envyus fans out there, I mean, they had a bye first round, so, once they start to click, Fran's got to get that scopes and start getting used to it and getting into the groove of things. But they really started to catch on. I mean, we saw Soto clutch up there at the end in that little 2v2 brawl. He did a phenomenal job there. So, I mean, they did have the picks. They could have won that map. I really think that N3 could have won that map.
Well, one thing to think about is definitely the fact, Envy had a bye. They did have a bye. So do you think that maybe they weren't warmed up enough? Do you think that maybe we're going to go into Gridlock next. Do you think they're going to be a little bit more ready for this squad, or do you think this is just No Name coming out strong?
I think No Name definitely came out strong right here. And this is a hard first-round matchup for Envyus. It wasn't as easy as the enemy's first-round matchup, but these guys are definitely coming out strong. And Gridlock may even favor the other team a lot more than it does Envyus, but we're going to see going into there.
Now, what do they need to do to actually exploit Gridlock as a map and potentially take the W on this second map?
Yeah, they did a great job there, as you mentioned, on Canal. So I think No Name Noobz has it in them to do it. Maybe not focus. They don't want to give up snipe against Fran, but you got to pay respect to the boom shot. So hopefully they got a few different strats in the playbook, and we see a good diversity coming out of N3 here.
I mean, what do you want to see? Do you want it to all revolve around boom?
Not necessarily. I think a lot of some nade strats thrown in there, but you know, the boom shot is so vital. So maybe 2 most of the time, send 3 guys over there. But Envyus is starting to catch fire. You know, you said they had the bye. That is a little bit frustrating having the bye sometimes because you want to get warm. You get so built on the momentum in Gears of War that when you sit for a game, it really shows sometimes.
Yeah, and one of the scary things about Envyus is that they have a lot of threats. One is all their players can use boom shot. Fran is one of the top snipers in this entire game, but all their players are clutch. You get Praise. He destroys people. You got Toy Soldier, he destroys people. Those guys alone couldn't clutch 1v4s. And so even if they spread out the map, they're still a threat, and they still have every location down, pack, and locked. So I agree with what Rob says. Sometimes you have to work with your numbers. Try to get that first kill, get your numbers, then put the pressure on.
Yeah, so it's really the same gameplay. If you want to take a map from Envy, you need to get the pick, move back, reset, and then go in with a man advantage. One thing, you mentioned clutches. How that game closed out, that was absolutely insane.
You know, right there, you almost saw Baird come out for the clutch, but Soto, he came out on top. They pushed the mid-bridge, which was a good thing because they got the snipe. They took the 2v1. That was quick. They had the awareness. They knew where the last 2 members were coming. They turned around, fought. They couldn't get the first guy down quick enough, and before he died, he got 1 down, and then Soto won that 1v1. I probably disagree with them, the last guy taking the 1v1 against Soto, because his teammate was behind the sandbag. All he had to do was take a step back.
Right.
He had cover, and Soto was out in the open.
Yeah, I mean, it's undeniable, though, that after seeing that first map, both of these teams pretty strong moving throughout the day. Once again, this is a double elimination bracket, so whoever does get knocked out in this game is just going down to the lower bracket.
Yeah.
I could see either of them performing pretty well.
Yeah, for sure. A little bit more on that last round. Like, it's just so important. Even if you die in this game, sometimes it's a little bit more of an advantage because you can ghost cam and see things that your teammates can't necessarily see, hopping on and being able to make those call outs. So when you die in this game and you're sitting there on main stage, you know, don't slouch in your chair. You got to be paying attention and you start to be a coach, basically. You start coaching your squad, letting them know.
And now we're going to see if No Name Noobs can take this second map. We're going to throw it up to the casters.
Thank you, gentlemen, and I cannot be more excited to be bringing you guys game number 2. That was some phenomenal analysis, by the way. Big shout out to
They're doing a great job.
Phenomenal job.
They
Rich,
have been,
Blaze, and Immortal Spawn have been killing it all day. Same with Nick.
look, they've been doing an absolute banger of a job, just laying it down, kind of giving us an insight, you know, filling up the time when you and I, we just start to yap about nothing here. So they're like, these guys, they're fishing for shit. We'll just send them down to the desk.
Real quick. Exactly. Thank you for the bail out there. We're going to be on board with Praised right now, playing as Dom. He's going to be going into Snipe Tower. So we talked about Franchise and his desire to grab Snipe, but it looks like Toy Soldier is going to lag out here. So we will have to fill some more time, which is all good.
Look, this is Gears of War. This is Gears of War, right? I don't think I've ever come into a Gears of War event, LAN or online, where it's not just riddled with delays. But that's what we've come to expect, and we've been like molded by this, right? Like, I can't believe we're on schedule.
That is so true. I think we're ahead of schedule.
It's been really fast games, and like everyone, this is kind of maybe the longest issue we've had, but everyone's been great with setting up their profiles, getting in the games quickly, lobbies done right away. So hopefully we can get this resolved. Not too sure what the issue is here, but looks like he's trying to join, but
yeah,
want to get this game underway as fast as possible.
Definitely. And to your point, hats off to MLG for running a very well organized and a smooth event. Yep, very tight ship. And big shout out to the production team. Big shout out to Paul, stage manager. They don't get the love that they sometimes necessarily deserve. And of course, big shout out to Jack Felling for putting it all together, the esports producer at the Coalition. It's been an amazing event. I mean, it has to feel good bringing 100+ people together that are all so passionate about this game, about this community, about competing at the highest level here for an amazing weekend.
Look, that's the thing. I love it. They all come in. They say their smack in the pre-game interviews, and then after it's nothing but love, man. Nothing but respect for each other. So you get that trash talk out. You get pumped up. You get ready to go. Then at the end, it's like the better player won. You guys deserve it. Go on, do us proud, mate.
Exactly, and that's why anyone in the stream, anyone watching, I've had a lot of people here at this event that have come up and said, "This is my first event. I had no idea it would be this awesome." Everyone is so cool in person. I mean, it doesn't matter who you're talking to. I think a lot of esports titles, the pros maybe sometimes have their nose up in the air and they're maybe looked at as celebrities. You know, the Gears pros are so down to earth, are so cool. It's really just a great time. So if you can make it out to your first event, it is really just an amazing experience. So much fun. This is your first major North American event as well. So how does it feel for you?
Look, it is insanity. Like, I did not know what to expect coming into this, because last time the Caster Comp thing, that was just another series game. It was coming into the studio, just do your thing, in and out. But this is just a completely different pace. I had no idea what to expect, and I was completely blown away when we got in here yesterday. They gave us a tour of the studio, doing rehearsals and everything. I was like, Holy crap, look at the state of this. And then coming in this morning, it's jam-packed. I'm talking packed seats, packed stations, main stage filled up, lights here and there, pre-game interviews, practice station. It has been mind-blowing.
It has been an unbelievable experience so far. And even from the thing that gets me excited the most, obviously the people are great, the studio is great, the resources are great. It's the people and it's the gameplay. The gameplay is so ridiculously good. We've seen some good matches so far. We saw the Vex Gaming upset over E6, and of course we have so much more to come.
Yeah, definitely right here. And looks like players are getting back into the lobby, should be getting this game underway as soon as possible. So once again, we are sorry for any delays. But that's what happens in live events. You got to expect these things. Everyone, the production team, like you said, they've been doing an immaculate job at getting everything on time. Cannot thank them enough for their efforts. But the event has been it's been so perfect so far.
Without a doubt. I couldn't agree more. Beautiful words by a beautiful person.
Thank you for all that.
And so it looks like Toy Soldiers is back in the lobby. Gridlock is going to be kicking off here in just a bit. Map number 2. Kind of feels like it's been a while since map 1. Anyone that might be tuning in for the first time, let's give them a quick refresher for how map 1 took down.
Well, that's the thing. Triple N, they definitely could have taken that. They lost it eventually 4-2 in favor of Envyus, but there were 2 key rounds that N3 definitely could have won if maybe the slightest of advantages had been exploited by them. So I think they're in with a chance to take this gridlock. Do not write them out.
Definitely. So I want to point out we did see a little bit of a code. We saw that Envyus did run a 2-snipe strategy to start that one off. So will we see another 2-snipe? Of course, they're going to be playing on COG, which does have good side on Sniper. You have right-hand advantage up there. Of course, Gears of War, if you're just tuning in for the first time, being a third-person game, you can look over your shoulder on the right-hand side, so you have a slight advantage in which you can see around the wall here. So that expect Envyus to take advantage of that. When you say good side or bad side, that's typically what depicts it. Yeah,
that's exactly right. You got to know every single advantage and work with it to the most of its capabilities here. But here we are, guys, jumping into the game. Team Envyus currently 1-0 up over the No Name Noobz. Canals was close, and we're expecting Gridlock to be even closer.
On board with Praise, supporting his teammate Franchise in Snipe Tower. However, N3 is expecting the strategy. They're going to run a 3-snipe, and they're going to overpower Sniper, get it in the hands of, I believe that is Finagler.
Straight away, he does get the down on Toy Soldier. Oh no, Franchise accidentally gets the team kill here, and the members of Envyus are dropping like flies. 4-2 in favor of N3 right now.
To talk about an opportunity to win this map, N3 starts off strong and making a statement. They did the same thing on Canals, however. You don't want to get your hopes up, but you got to say a good strat call by N3. They expected Envyus to try and get the sniper in the hands of, I think that was Praised and Soto up there. And now it's going to be Bear that picks up a boom kill, all up to Praise. Chubb goes for Chainsaw.
He went for the cheeky Chainsaw. Not going to happen in the end. He's in a 1v3 now, taking a full red, gets taken down by Finagler. Once again, N3 open up with the first round of the map.
Yeah, there you go.
Great play.
N3, if they can keep this up, last time we saw Chubb save 3 more rounds. Let's see if they can do it this time around. Of course, Envy came back last time, as we mentioned, but a good strat call from N3. They run a bad side 3 snipe, which is a good idea because a lot of teams assume they're going to get snipe with 2 on good side because they can overpower it. That's why you send 3 up there and you really catch them off guard. Good strat call. We're on board with Praise right now. Let's see what they do in round number 2.
Yeah, No Name Noobz just out-muscling them at that stage. What we see, Praise has his sights set on the frags, but a very big boom push coming out of N3. Let's see if they can secure it. Praise still around this white car, should go for the nade slide, does connect, but Franchise does get the kill on Finagler, but they are able to get the boom shot out alive. Toy Soldier, massive headshot onto Bobby's. Now poor Bed, he's full red, taken down. A perfect round. Coming out, oh no, never mind. Team kills there. Cheeky.
Indeed, yeah, a very well played round by Envyus there. Franchise drawing first blood over in the sniper tower by getting the first kill, and then of course, Team No Name Noobz tried grabbing boom shot, but unfortunately could not connect for some kills. Envyus did such a good job collapsing after that. We're going to hop on board with Praised again. He typically plays sniper for his team, and his teammate is in front of him. I believe that is Soto.
It looks like we will be seeing maybe a mirror strategy here. Actually going to be a 2-2 from both squads by the look of it. Smoke's coming out, and Envy are just going to overpower this sniper. Can they also secure the boom? That is the question. A massive flank coming in from N3, trying to take out this COG player. He's full red, does get the down, but Finagler is able to answer with his own. Gets taken down immediately after a beautiful headshot from Soto. Connects with that one, rotating the sniper to perfection. We see Bed, he's got himself that boom. Feels bad, man is down. Should be getting his head popped any second now.
He's going to get either a headshot or another down. It's going to be Soto with the sniper, and he misses the shot, though. So there you have it, a boom shot and a 3 versus 2 opportunity. A very good opportunity for Soto to tie it up 2-2 is missed. And just like that, N3 and a 3v2 is going to slow this round down. That's up for Soto.
Yeah, very uncharacteristic of this Envious squad. Just 2 opportunities actually going to waste here. So let's see if No Name Noobz can kind of capitalize on these misplays and really make Envy play. They've got the boom shot. They have the player advantage, but you can't count Soto out when he's got that scope in hand.
That is so true. Franchise, of course, typically the sniper on this team, but they opt to give it to Soto in this situation here. It looks like N3 is going to slow it down, wait for maybe boom shot to spawn. If they have another smoke grenade, they could grab that boom shot, especially if they can slide the boom shot. But either way, it's a tough position to push. You might be thinking in the chat, it's a 3 versus 2. You have rockets basically in your hands. Yeah. Why aren't they pushing? Well, you don't want to make that mistake, right? It's detrimental if you do.
Look, at the end of the day, it's N3's round to lose. They're winning up until they make a mistake. So they don't need to be pressured into making the play. They can just kind of wait out, get all the resources, and then choose how they want to do it. It's up to Envyus to kind of answer that. They're playing reactive right now. And if they can keep them on the back foot, No Names have a chance to take the score up 2-1.
Yep, on board with Baird right now. He's going to be pushing. Sniper is staring him down the barrel. Soto not able to connect. Let's hop back on board with Soto as he needs to make a play here. Baird is going to down his teammate Franchise. A well-organized push from N3. Another boom shot grab and another missed headshot opportunity for Soto. Puts him in a really tough spot in this one.
Well, this is why Franchise picks up the sniper, right? Throwing some shade over you, Soto. Sorry about that, mate, but he's in a bad position. Baird takes him down now. N3 take the lead 2-1.
And N3 is sticking it to Envy, and they're putting up a fight. I mean, a very big bite so far in this one. As you see Envyus right now, backs against the wall, down 2-1. They've been here before. We talked about it on Canals. Will they be calm and collected? What type of strategy are we going to see? Is what I'm wondering. It's up on board with Praise and check it out.
Look, they're not in Europe anymore. They're back on home soil. The level of play has definitely been rise since last tournament. So they're kind of struggling here, but they are going to be going heavy sniper. Can they pick off a member here? He's quite low. The downs come through, and just like that, Envy completely body them as they walk through.
A little bit over-aggressive. I think that was a 2 sniper. No, that was a 3 sniper for both teams. So we saw a clash of Titans in Sniper Tower as Envy did come out on top, even though they were on bad side. Very well done by Envy.
They're just going to be kind of zeroing him out here. He's got the boom shot, but only 1 left in the chamber with 4 people to deal with. Not looking good for your boy, Baird.
By the way, he does have...
playing a Locust now.
Yes, he is. I know, it's very unfortunate. He can't follow suit with the gamer tag. But he actually does have the original Baird gamer tag. When there's a little bit of an Xbox Live gamer tag
That's
reset.
Right, yeah.
And he got the original Baird. Franchise got the original Mavo. Some people got some OG tags out there in the Gears community. Shout out to them.
Yeah, good on him.
2-2 now. It's going to be tied up here on Gridlock. You see Baird on screen right now. It's going to be... We're sticking on board with him as he's been playing boom and he's been playing it very well.
They haven't actually seen a lot of the boom strats been kind of focusing on that side, so do want to get a look into how N3 are playing it right now. Looks like it will be a mirrored strat from Envy 2-2 from each side. Smoke's coming out. Is this what N3 need to get that boom? Shotgun's out, a 1v1. Bobby, they actually get down by each other. Baird is there to clean up Franchise, but he gets down in the process. Soto doing work with the cross lancer. Now Praise going to be cleaning that one up, and Envy tied up 2-2.
And that was really over-aggression from Bobby, and that one for the flank. He did get it down. It's actually 3-2. He did get it down to start that one off, but unfortunately did not have the collapse that Envy did. And that's what Envy does so well. They collapse, they transition, they fire, they shoot for each other. And their communication is on point as well.
Look, match point right now for Envyus. They've been playing phenomenally all series long. A little bit of hiccups here and there where N3 were able to capitalize, but once again, Envy back on top. They're 1 round away from taking this series.
They're going to run a 3 sniper immediately. Soto recognizes there's only 2 sniper. They have it. He said, boys, you guys got this on lock. I'm going to rotate middle. And Toy Soldier's going to down 1. That's Toy at boom shot, of course. But he's far away. He's not going to be able to connect for much. And now boom shot in the hands of Bobby Rice.
Yeah, let's see if they can make anything happen with this boom. Sniper, of course, in hands. Franchise goes down, but Chubbs is able to down Praise. Gets the kill on him as well. Doing work, trying to go for the 2-piece. Goes for the revive. Not going to happen as Envyus doing work right now. Here comes Baird. Gets the first kill. Looking for another one. It's a 2 versus 2 boom shot. Still in favor of N3.
And he has 1 left, an active boom at that, and they're going to push this opportunity. Bobby Rice is almost got baited for a boom shot. Smart decision not to shoot that one. He could have made a play for his team. He decides to hold that and save it for another day here. It is Bobby Rice and Baird up against, I believe it's Toy Soldier, and his teammate is going to be, I think it is Soto.
Yeah. Yep. Look. We got this whole new system going on.
We do have a very
here.
intricate system.
Look, it's excellent, but we are still working. We got the training wheels on, to say the least. So give us some time, and we'll be experts by it tomorrow, no doubt. But Envy, they are down in terms of power weapons. Looking to make a play on that sniper rifle. You can see Toy Soldier making his way up. Where are N3? Can they react right now?
And keep in mind, that boom shot is spawning, and I don't know why we haven't seen an N3 rotation yet there. They finally do. He throws a grenade just to be safe and secure that Envy can't grab the boom shot now. They get to protect it and hopefully grab some more ammo. Looks like Toy's almost out of Lancer ammo.
Yeah, he is just non-stop moving his mouth right now, getting the comms out every time he can get the cross Lancer, but he only has 20 bullets left in his rifle. Actually going to run out of ammo here. Finally realizes it, but now they're split completely on the other side of the map's bed in the 1v1, but Bobby does get taken down by the cross map pistol. Can Envy capitalize on this sniper in hand? Gets the shot. Toy Soldier doing work.
We're going to hop on board with Kenny, get the double. Oh, almost connects for yet another one. 1 versus 1. He has no pistol, only a shotgun as well. He's going to back out, reset. And this is what Envy does. They play 2v2 slow breaks so very
smart.
well. And you saw Toy Soldier. He ran to boom. He baited them at boom. They all immediately took the bite, went over to boom. He ran right back into sniper, grabbed himself a sniper power weapon as well. That is what makes the difference. Of course, Franchise was dead and was probably directing the ship as the captain of this team as well. It helps when you have one of the best leaders in the history of the game on your team.
Look, and you saw that he hits the body shot and immediately backs off. There's no reason to take that 1v1. Why even risk it when you know your teammate is currently rotating around? So these guys, they take 0 risks, and any ones they do are calculated.
Every single thing that they do.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And, they have so much experience playing together that, Toy Soldier and Soto in that 2v2, whether it's Toy Soldier or Praise, whether it's Franchise or Soto, they have been in so many situations like that together, whether it's GB matches, Pro League matches, scrims. They know exactly what the other person's doing. They are on the same exact page, and that's why they really are levels beyond the other teams and the other competition.
Look,